Good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you see this. This is Dee with INFP-A Assertive Insights, and I'm sitting here on a gloomy day. We may have some tornado activity later this evening, and it's raining hard, so I'm just kind of chilling out. I am watching Radish Raven cook. We all need some sensory experiences in our life, so you can check her out. A lot of times she goes live on Saturday afternoon. And she cooks. Does very well. I enjoy cooking shows. Now she's eating, so I'll do that. But that's what I've been doing. It came to my mind. I'll get this glare off on my computer. That tomorrow is Oscar night. As of this filming, tomorrow is Oscar night, and I used to be a movie buff. I used to think I was going to be in the movies. That was one of my INFP dreams. And I had my speech, had my stage name made up, which was, and I was in theater when I was in college. It was Augusta Wind was my name. I thought that was cool. First name Augusta, and then last name Wind, but then, like Augusta Wind. And I had my acceptance speech already written out. Getting cart ahead of the horse. Excuse me. But with Oscar night, with all the Oscar buzz, excited this year. We'll see who's going to take home the prize is. So I'm going to get to Oppenheimer. This is the title of this. I did a poll a while back when I saw the movie, and I want to see it again. I always watch movies having to do with, or getting involved, oh, my computer's going out, or getting involved with the psychology of the character lately instead of what's going on. So he's a very interesting man, and I want to watch it again with the psychology factor more into it. But I had a poll of what personality type that you thought that he was. The top two, the two that got responses, the number one was INTP, and number two was INTJ. So I've done something with that, and I've been thinking on and off a lot. I knew when I saw that movie, and the question was, what personality type did you think the movie portrayed him as? Because I know movies do not depict total fact. It's magic. It's fiction based in with fact, because you have a lot of people involved who have creative minds. You have the screenwriter, you have the director. I mean, you have a whole bunch of people, and then you have the actor, all with their individual creative minds trying to come together collectively. So it may not be totally accurate. It never is totally accurate, because they have to make it marketable too. So during that, so I did the poll, and it was INTP and INTJ got the two highest ones. So I just looked that up, and it's been running through my brain because there was a couple of ideas in there, a couple of blurbs in there, just blurbs, that he said that reminded me of FI, which is introverted feeling, which is, I say, internal feeling. And a lot of I knew it was an intuitive because of the fact that he said that he knew things without knowing how, and that's exactly what I am. I am a claircognizant, which means I know what the answer is to things, and I don't know how I get there. Like when I was doing algebra, I can do, and statistics, I can figure out a lot of times the answer to the problem, and but I can't work the problem correctly. But I can tell you, look and say, oh, the answer is that, whatever. And he did that a few times. So that got me interested, and a couple of times, I can't remember now because I've seen the movie so long ago, I can't really remember now the times. I think a couple of times to me where it came out to be His feeling was when he actually saw, he was somewhere at some lecture, and those of you who know the movie better than I do and know him better than I do might remember this. He was at some type of a lecture hall, and they were congratulating him on what he had found out and his discoveries scientifically. And then he saw in his brain, it showed some kind of a monster type of situation, Armageddon type situation, like he saw into the future. That would be an intuitive type of personality. He also had a code word for his wife, something like the clothes aren't dry, or the clothes, hang the clothes out. He was concerned, he just seemed to be concerned, had the feeling end of it more than the logical end of it. Just blurbs in that movie, as long as it is, it's a long movie, just little blips here and there that they showed that I picked up on. So that having been said, that we picked INTP or INTJ, I went and looked both of them up in cognitive stacks, because those of you who follow me know I don't follow the alphabet soup very well. But based on these two, what I've just looked up, that's why my computer's up and running, based on these two, the INTP, it says he could be an INTP because he is incredibly analytical and focused on understanding complex systems and concepts. Okay, so that's the INTP. They're looking at just that part of it, which I think INTP's dominant function was the introverted thinking, I believe, which is thinking. I did not see that, but we'll go flip. I got a lot of screens up on my computer. Hang with me that the camera is moving. I'm trying to multitask. Okay, so going back to the INTJ, the passenger function is what I'm going to deal with. The driver is the external thinking. And the passenger function, for using that analogy, is the FI, the internal feeling. So based on that, and it says in, no wait, it's NIT, no wait, I got that wrong. The INTJ, the four cognitive factors, they do have internal feeling. They have NITEFISE. Okay, so the NI, internal intuition, it says is like a background and processor that can compute and process information without needing to consciously work through each part of the thought. And that is exactly what he did, and what I was talking about, being like claircognizant. You know what's going through, what's going to happen without having to work the problem out. Yes, the FI is the third function. I'm sorry, I thought it's NITEFISE for the INTJ. There is an FI in there, and the fourth stack, the third spot. So, with that being said, and I hope he does win, I am going to go my official opinion. Based on that, my official opinion, and I do apologize with the camera going everywhere, my official opinion is going to be I vote for the INTJ. So I'm going to watch it again at some point in time, and if you've watched it, watch it again with that in mind, with the psychology of the man in mind, and not what he did, not what went on in the external world, not the historical significance of it, but as from the psychology point of view. Catch the little blurbs, the little blips. He had quite a bit of feeling about what he was doing, what it would become, even though he didn't show it. Hope this makes sense. Hope you have a great weekend. Watch the Oscars. It's going to be a good night. Hope it's going to be a night for new people all the way around, diversity. So until next time, and I will say, if you like this, like, share, subscribe. Appreciate all the new subscribers. If you have any issues or topics you want me to talk about, I will get to them. I will do that. I'm starting to get some questions, which is great, from new subscribers, which is great. I will answer them. So until next time, have a great, safe weekend. Stay safe.